Hey, welcome to my house in San Francisco. Come over. 3 months ago, I moved to San Francisco from Spain to build my business. Many people told me that I was crazy. I gave up a comfortable life in Europe to start from zero. I was ready to move to San Francisco after I got my O1 visa. Video right here. But I was full of doubts. In this video, I'm sharing with you all I ever wanted to know before moving to San Francisco. Why San Francisco? Where to live in the city? How much I'm paying for my apartment? And lastly, I'm gonna show you a home tour, both of my home office as well as my apartment. Subscribe if you wanna be part of a private group that I'm creating for startup founders. And let's start the video now. Since I was a kid, I wanted to live in Silicon Valley, but I was scared to move here with all the bad press and so many people talking that this city is bad and you shouldn't come here. After 3 months in San Francisco, I love this place. And yes, nothing is perfect, as I'm gonna explain you later in where to live in the city, but I can tell you that this place is magical and is a place to be to start a business. It has a lot of money, smart ideas, talented people, and a very clear optimistic from people here that wants to make big things and make a legacy in this world. How many big tech companies were created in San Francisco, like Google, Apple, and many more, versus other parts of the world? People here are friendly and super business focused, but lots of new opportunities come up all the time. And to be honest, I feel like if I don't try now and work hard to get my visa, move here as an immigrant, I will regret for the rest of my life. So, I finally made it! Dance break. Please subscribe. I'm going to show you my favorite places in town as well as the places that you should definitely avoid. Later in the video, I'm showing you my home apartment as well as my desk and my office, so make sure to keep watching. Welcome to your favorite San Francisco tour guide. Do not go to Tenderloin, very unsecure and unsafe area. In fact, from Market and number 4 till 10, I don't feel really comfortable going there by night. Going up, we find Chinatown, which is the first and original Chinatown in the US, as well as the largest Chinatown here. By the way, this matcha place is insane. The sundae ice cream. Next to Chinatown, we have Nob Hill. Expensive, but amazing views of the city. Going up, North Beach and Russian Hill. Nice, safe, and cozy. On top, you will find the Pier 39s and Fisherman Wharf, the most touristic part in San Francisco. The sea lions views are incredible. To the left, we get to my favorite part in San Francisco, or at least for me, that's where I live, Marina District. When I'm working and I want to disconnect, I really like walking around Marina Green and all of these parts. Right in front of you, you have the Golden Gate Bridge, and the views from there are stunning and so magical. It's on my bucket list to take a ride and go with the bike around the bridge. On the left, we find Presidio Heights. This is where all the big mansions and super expensive apartments and houses are. And this area, it's super secure, very walkable. Next to Marina, we find Pa Heights, as well as Cove Hollow. If we zoom in a little bit here, you will find Japantown. I must say the ramen and all the food there is insane, but let me tell you, during the night, I don't feel really secure, so what I do is just take a cab, going to Japantown, have dinner, and then go back. In fact, many friends told me that Gary Boulevard is definitely a place to avoid. And even this Safeway, some friends of mine told me that people here in San Francisco call it Unsafeway. Going south, we found the Painted Ladies. I must say that in San Francisco, I love the Victorian houses and the style. You can go on the streets and pretty much every house will look completely different to each other, which is quite fascinating. On this area, there are many startup founders that love to hang around and live here, as well as hacker houses. And if we go a little bit more in the south, we will find Dolores Park, which is one of my favorite parks in the city. You go to Buy Right, you get a sandwich, then you get an ice cream, and then you go to Dolores forest to see the most insane views of the city. And on the left side, we find Castro, which is the gay neighborhood in San Francisco. The rest of the parks, to be honest, I haven't really explored much. For me, it's like a big question mark because I've never gone there, but this park with this Japanese tea garden sounds quite interesting. All right, this is the end of the tour. I moved with my friend Nilesh. We are paying $4,000 a month. I'm gonna show you both our living room and working space as well as our personal area. Let's start. We set up two standing desks next to each other and next to the window. My desk is pretty minimalistic and super simple. I have the Shure SM7B, which is the same microphone that Michael Jackson used to record Thriller! And some mechanical keyboards from Keychron, and then I use my iPhone as a webcam. This is such a life hack. I just put it over here on top of the screen, and there you go. I have a high quality camera. I have some plants and Funkos from Coco and other movies like Pokemon. I really love Coco. And the standing desk is one of those things that is so worth it, because you do this and you can work like this, which is quite nice. In the description, I'm putting all the equipment and everything that I'm using at my home, so don't worry about that. By the way, I'm doing a giveaway, so subscribe right now and give it a like if you want to get into the giveaway. Let me show you the living room. Crickets. There's nothing. We have to set it up, the living room. And here is the kitchen, which in my opinion is so big, and we don't barely use it. When I moved here, I used to cook a lot, but not really nowadays. So I really need to get back to that because, you know, it's just much healthier and better. Here is the bathroom that you saw at the beginning of the video. Nilesh's room, I like how he set up everything. Nilesh was so obsessed with plants that I got that from him. You see the plants right there. And I'm so obsessed with lights, so Nilesh is starting to put so many lights. So in that sense, we really give ideas to each other. And lastly, this is my bedroom. I got a very comfortable bed from IKEA. It's one of the best investments that I could ever done because I sleep like a baby right there. And the rest is pretty minimal. And I just like simple. And then let me actually, turn this up a little bit. And this is my wardrobe for going to the office and stuff. I like simple. So shout out to my homies from Build Space to making this banger hoodie that I wear 2-3 times per week. And also the Founders guys, the Founders Inc. By the way, this is a t-shirt for a new project that I'm working on for this YouTube channel. It's pixelated, I cannot show you just yet. On the weekends, or if I'm meeting with investors, I like to dress a little bit more formal. So wearing like some shirts or something like that. And then I'm really obsessed with shoes. I love a lot these ones from Adidas, the GC. That's pretty much it. It was a very packed video. Put a comment, what was your favorite part? Are you thinking to move to San Francisco? What do you think about my apartment? Any other ideas on how can I optimize my setup, my desk, everything? I want to know. Bye.